Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 my beautiful people. Hello, hello, MTC, my friend. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, thank you for coming. Hello, Live Life Jack. Well, the internet is in and out, and that's the reason why I haven't been doing much live because I cannot take the internet service. It's not good at all. Pre-retirement days and comfort food, blessings. Thanks for coming. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming. Happy Saturday to you as well, MTC. I have to reach out to you on a usual way. I'll do that later when I'm off the live. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, friends, I haven't been on my live or posting because I am not home. So, whenever I get the chance or the internet permits, I try to do a little live. I normally in the past do just silent live, not a lot. Yes, my friend, I am still here. Thank you. I am still here. Yes, so this evening I've decided to just come on and show my face. Hello, Joseph. Thank you for coming. Joseph is saying happy, blessed Saturday evening to you and to each and everyone in the chat. Guys, I'm just grabbing a pen because I want to say thank you to each and everybody at the end of the live. So I'm just going to jot down a few names. Thank you all for coming. MTC is saying JB manners and respect, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. MTC, my mom is doing pretty good. She is doing pretty good for 92. God is good. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Joseph is saying right back at you, MTC. Thank you guys so much. So much for coming. Um, Friends, I am here and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm doing a little bit of crochet when I do have some time because I'm here taking care of some stuff. So I'm doing a little bit of crochet when I do have a moment. I have it here with me. I may end up doing a few stitches while I'm here. Okay.
You back?
Your saying says back.
There you go.
Hopefully it's
Yeah.
connected. Friends, this is the reason why I don't try to do it, because the internet service here, it's really unbelievable. It is really unbelievable. So sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry about that, my friends. I am very sorry. Please bear with her for a minute. Thank you, Live Life Jack. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Mama's Handprint, thank you for coming. Thank you, guys, for bearing with me. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. The internet here is giving us a warm time. Another friend also was saying that she's having so much trouble just going on the internet to do a live. So bear with us. Since burial and everything is all over the place, it is crazy. Thank you, MTC, for still being there for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Mama. Mama's Handprint. Thank you, Pre-Retirement Days. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you all for still staying here. Thank you so much. And I was saying I was doing a little bit of crochet during the week, and I might do a few stitches while I'm here. But first, I would like to do a little story time with you, because I haven't been cooking, and because I am not home. So, friends, thank you all for coming. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much. So, as a child in school, we always hear about this Anipama, this the White Witch of Rose Hall, and we hear all different kind of stories, all different type of stories. Live Life Jack is saying, "Hey everyone, I was trying to connect. Yes, I'm back. I'm still here. Thank you, MTC. Thank you so much." So I've done a little bit of research, and this is what I have. So I'm going to share with you guys. So as you know, the Rose Hall, it's now a hotel. And for your vacation to Jamaica, it won't be complete without visiting some of the country's historic sites. One particular destination is Rose Hall, and it's the Rose Hall Plantation. Rose Hall is one of the country's most famous house and has an incredible history and breathtaking view of Montego Bay. And MTC said, I heard of this story. I even did a tour of the house and property. Wonderful. That is great. Wonderful. So now this is the part that I'm going to get into. The White Witch of Rose Hall. According to some locals, there are terrible secrets lurking behind the beautiful facade. Local legend holds that Rose Hall is haunted by its former mistress, the White Witch Annie Palmer. Annie Palmer was born in Haiti. Her parents died of yellow fever, and she was raised by a woman who taught her witchcraft and voodoo. She moved to Jamaica and married John Palmer, the owner of Rose Hall. Unfortunately for Palmer, his new wife was a powerful practitioner of dark magic. She also had a controlling and violent streak. As the story goes, she murdered she murdered not only John but two subsequent husbands. And Live Life is saying, I have driven by there and it was creepy. It creeps me out a bit. Yes, I've heard of many stories. She also had a habit of taking male slaves and as lovers and then murder them when she is tired of their service. Can you imagine? Her reign of terror did not come to an end until she crossed another powerful magician, a slave named Taku. In one variant of the legend, Annie cursed Taku's intended son in law. In another, she cursed Taku's own child. And mark you, Taku was one of her male servants. She would go, yes. According to all versions of this story, agreeing that Taku murdered Annie Palmer using a combination of black magic and physical violence. So she would take all these men slave for service, and when she no longer required their service, she would murder them. Now she come upon Taku, who also was practicing black magic, and lo and behold, she met her match. So now, as the story continues, Annie Palmer is supposedly buried in a tomb on the grounds. Local lore says that her tomb was meant to be sealed with a voodoo ritual that would kept her kept her spirit in prison forever. However, the ritual was never completed. Annie Palmer ghost roams free the Rose Hall property. People claim to have witnessed Palmer's ghost riding her horse around. She is also sometimes seen on the balcony. Ghost hunters Hans Holzer alleged claim that Palmer ghost once took over the body of strength and medium Eileen Garrett. Now, I'm not sure how true that story is, so I'm using the word alleged. Now, there is some fact or fiction regarding Annie Palmer. Unfortunately, for those who love a good ghost story, recent research had cast a lot of doubt on the Annie Palmer legend. Skeptic Benjamin Radford discovered that much of it was lifted from a novel called The White Witch of Rose Hall, written in 1929 by Herbert G. de Lesser. So now, friends, I am not sure if all this story that we have been hearing ever since I was a girl growing up, whether they are true or false. Some people say they are not. It's a made up story. Now, from what I've researched, there are people who said the story that are being told to us are taken from a book. Now, there's a travel writer by the name of Polly Thomas suggested that Annie Palmer legend is partially based on the life of Rosa Palmer. Rosa was the first mistress at Rose Hall, had four husbands. However, she had a reputation for great virtue and was never suspected in their death. So there was a Rosa Palmer, but not a Annie Palmer, who actually also murdered her husband, or her husbands. It was more than one. The real Annie Palmer married John Rose Palmer. So Annie Palmer had married John Rose Palmer in 1820. He died in debt, meaning he owed a lot of money to others. A few years later, Annie had no legal right to the plantation, so she had to leave. She died in a relative obscurity in 1846, meaning she was pretty much forgotten at the time of her death. So, if are you a believer or a skeptic, either way, a visit to the Rose Hall is a wonderful way to experience the history and culture of Jamaica. You can arrange for a day and night visit. Even if you don't see the White Witch, you will be sure to create unforgettable memories while walking the grounds and taking in the amazing views. So, friends, that is my little story for today, and I hope you enjoy it. And hopefully, good evening, Jennifer Brown. Thank you for coming, my lovely. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you being here. So, friends, what do you think of our little story? What do you think of our little story? Now, as a child growing up, we heard different version of this White Witch of Rose Hall. I've known several people who have gone and stayed at the hotel who have never come across a ghost. I am doing good. I am doing good, Jennifer. I am so good. How are you doing? And have never come across the ghosts. I heard other stories where people said they have seen shadows lurking around in the corners, the crevices and corners, and the balconies in the bedrooms. So I am not sure. I heard of one story where there were a bunch of classmates that went, and while they were visiting, they actually see where like someone actually sit in the bed because the bed went sinking to the way the person had sat, and then after they have gotten up. So I am not sure of all these stories. MTC, thank you. You're saying very interesting story. I hear many different stories though. Yes, I've heard so many different ones. I'm doing great, just taking one day at a time. That is awesome, Jennifer. That is great. That's all we can do at this time. And I appreciate you coming. I so appreciate you coming. And Live Life Jack is saying hello at Jennifer Brown. Hello, Jennifer from Live Life. Solo, thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you so much. Solo is saying hello, everyone. Blessing, blessing. Thank you, Solo, for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Yes, we're just talking about the story of Annie Palmer, which we have heard so many different stories. We don't know which one is true. According to some of the folks, Live Life is saying hello, Solo is saying brother MTC. Arelees, you are from Montego Bay. No, sweetie, I'm not from Montego Bay. I'm from Westmoreland. I am from Westmoreland. Live Life is saying, what was the story you know or you heard of? Live Life, Solo send greetings to Live Life. Greetings from Solo to Live Life, Jack. Well, I heard pretty much, sorry, that I didn't realize she was from Haiti. I didn't know that. I didn't know she was from Haiti. When we were in school, we heard many different stories. MTC sends solar love and blessings to you and your family. We heard that she murdered. She would take different husbands. And guys, I have the windows open and I'm close to the road, and you could probably hear the bikes and the vehicles going by because it is so hot. So if I have the windows closed, I'll be dying with heat. Solo is saying, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Yes, so I heard that she had married this man and she killed her husband and took over the plantation, but never heard of all the different slaves that she would use for service and then killing them. I never heard of that part. So that part of it is news to me. And but I heard she killed her 3 or 4 husbands. Yes. So that part is really news to me. But I can't imagine someone is that evil to use her slaves in that way and then turn around and kill them after she requires their services no more. To me, that is not good at all. Enjoy, enjoy beautiful Jamaica. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yes, so that part of it was just, it was disturbing to me. You cannot be that wicked. I mean, like, you cannot be that heartless. But at some point after everything, she met her match. And Taco showed her that you cannot do that to people. So in his defense, she did that to others. He in turn did it back to her. So yes. Yes, my dear friend. So I am not sure how long this internet is going to last, but we can sit here for a little bit longer. We can go for a little bit longer. Normally I'll go for an hour or so because like the internet, it have a mind of its own. MTC, are you in Montego Bay? I think I read somewhere where you're in Montego Bay. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to Jamaica, Arelees, the land of wood and water. Yes, the land of heat and sweat, because I'm telling you, I've never sweat so much in all my life as I did this time. I am here since the 26th of June. And to believe I lost 7 pounds, by the way, friends. I lost 7 pounds, which I can appreciate. I appreciate that very much. And I'm telling you, to me, it's like the sun is closer to the earth. It is so hot. And I appreciate it because, I'm living in the cold in Canada. But there are days when I thought, oh my God, this perspiration is just dripping. It's still happening now. People are very evil. We have to still have to watch our backs at the end of the day and very short. The end of the day is and very short. Yes, because we do still have people out there who are without respect for others. And I mean, like, if you don't respect yourself, you're not going to respect others. And there are people out there right now, today, who are like that. So we just have to be our brother's keeper Keep an eye out for yourself and everyone else. And with the help of God, we will get through on our daily basis. Yes, my friends. Yes, so I am still here. I'm here with my mom. And I know you haven't seen my face in a long while. It's now what, 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. So I'm here, taking it one day at a time. I'm also doing some stuff, taking care, sorry, taking care of some stuff for my mom, doing some stuff for myself. Yeah, so I'm going to be here maybe for a little while yet. Yes, so MTC, I don't know if we'll get a chance to see each other. I don't know. That would be nice. I don't know if we will, but yes, I'm still here. Yes, my dear friends, I truly appreciate you all. And as I'm saying, I do have my little crochet here that I'm doing. I love to crochet, and I taught myself from books. I, I taught myself, so every so often I'll sit when I have time and do a little bit of crochet. So it's a little hobby of mine that I pick up, and I love doing it. Yes, yes, so I love to do it. So, my dear friends, I was hoping to go until 5 o'clock, but like I said, I'm not sure how long or how longer the internet will hold out. I am not sure how long it will hold out for, and I truly appreciate you all. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. I thank you all. This is the Amazing Girl fan. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Oh, MTC is saying, Arlees, you can come so close and I don't see you. Well, MTC, I'm hoping that we can. I'm hoping that we can. Thank you so much for coming. And this is AP, the Amazing Girl. The Amazing Girl fan. Thank you so much for coming. We were just here talking about a old story as children growing up in my country. Mama's handprint, thank you so much, of this story of the Rose Hall, the White Witch of Rose Hall, which is an amazing story. We hear different type version of the story. Yes, but she was born in Haiti, and her parents died. She was raised by a woman who taught her witchcraft, and she normally used it on others, but she met her match when she crossed Taku, who was also another powerful magician, and also he does voodoo. She killed her three husbands or four husbands, and then she turned to the slave men for service. And when she no longer required their services, she in turn turned around and killed them, allegedly killed them. So some of this story, I'm not sure if it's true. So yes, that's what I heard. That is what I heard. So yes, it's unfortunate that she have to go that far, because killing is not a good thing. It is not right. And to use people, and then when you no longer have the need for them, you turn around and you do them in. Thank you, Shadow, for coming. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you so much for coming. You missed out on a Palmer story, but I'll just tell you a little bit of background. A little bit, I'll go back a little bit. So there was this Annie Palmer, and I know her as the White Witch of Rose Hall. According to the story, she was born in Haiti, lived life with saying hello, Shadow. Her parents died of yellow fever, and she was raised by a woman who was practicing voodoo and witchcraft. And she taught her voodoo and witchcraft. She moved to Jamaica, married this John Palmer, who was the owner of Rose Hall Plantation. She married him, and then she allegedly murdered him. She also married, I think, two or three other men. She murdered them also, and then she turned on her male slave. And when she no longer have service for them, she do them in also. A Tramp in the Hill, thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you, A Tramp in the Hill. Also, you were listening. I don't know how much of this story you heard, but as a child growing up in school, we were taught about this White Witch of Rose Hall. And the story, it goes, she was born. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm glad you're here also. She was born in Haiti. Her parents died of yellow fever, and she was raised by a woman who was practicing voodoo and witchcraft. Thumbs up the live stream, guys. Thank you, MTC. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, so she was raised by this woman who taught her black magic or voodoo or whatever we want to call it. And she moved to Jamaica and married this John Palmer, who was the owner of Rose Hall. Hello, Khalees. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So after she married John Palmer, she allegedly murdered her husband. And she took another husband, and she took another, and she do them in also. And then she turned to the male slaves on the plantation. And she would use the male slave for service. And when she no longer required their services, she would do them in also. Jay Brown is saying, Solo, what's up? Jay Brown Solo is saying, I'm sorry. Jay Brown is saying, what's up to Solo? Solo, Jay Brown is saying hi. And then she came across one of her male slave, Taku. Taku also was practicing black magic, was very powerful magician, and was doing voodoo and black magic and all of that. And she tried to murder him also. But unfortunately for her, she met her match, but she could not overpower him. The saying goes that Taco murdered Annie Palmer. Solo, what's up? Jay Brown is saying. So the story continue as there's many version of the stories told, but according to some that have investigated the story, they're saying some of it is not true. They're saying that her body was apparently, they tried to keep her in her coffin. Huge black man used to seal it, which it never came through. It wasn't completed. So now she's roaming the Rose Hall property in Montego Bay. Some people have said that they have seen her in the halls, in the bedrooms, and the balcony, riding her horse or horses on the property. But of course, there are many who would say the story is not true. Yes, friends. So that is my little backstory. I don't know if anyone in here who heard of that story, maybe a different version. This version I did a research and this is what I came up with. So that is my little story. I appreciate you all for coming. I truly, truly appreciate you all. And friends, I haven't been very active, but I've been leaving little messages for you all, and I truly appreciate you for your continuous support. I have been cooking because I'm not home. Every so often, internet permits, I will do a little silent live, or just like this evening, I started to do this live, and the internet started to act up. So thank you, MTC. It's a pleasure, Arlees. Thank you so very much. I truly, truly appreciate you. And I will reach out to you later. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friends. I thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to stay much longer with you because this internet have a mind of its own. So when I get it, I'm going to take it. When I started first with this live, it started to act up. It logged us out and we have to come back in. So friends, it seems as if it's doing okay. And I'm hoping it will stay on at least for the hour. So, yes, my friends. So, I haven't been very active. So, I just want to come and show my face and let you guys know that I'm good. I'm okay. I'm just here with my mom. Hello, not sure what's cooking. Thank you for coming. Not sure what's cooking is saying, hey, you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was just telling a little story. Maybe I can go over the story again for those who are coming in now. I can go over the story. So let's go over the story. It's a good little story. So, in my youth, going to school, I've heard many stories about this White Witch of Rose Hall, Annie Palmer. Sorry, friends. Sorry, a moment there. Just a moment. Thank you. Sorry about that. I was talking to my mom. So, in Jamaica, we have so many historic sites. One popular destination is the Rose Hall Plantation. Rose Hall is one of the country's most famous house and has an incredible history and breathtaking views of Montego Bay. Thank you for coming. Not sure what's cooking, so I'll be reading the story to you. The White Witch of Rose Hall. According to some locals, there are terrible secrets lurking behind the beautiful facade. Local legend holds that Rose Hall is haunted by its former mistress, the White Witch Annie Palmer. Annie Palmer was born in Haiti. Her parents died of yellow fever, and she was raised by a woman who taught her witchcraft and voodoo. She moved to Jamaica and married John Palmer, the owner of Rose Hall. Unfortunately for Palmer, his new wife was a powerful practitioner of dark magic. She had a controlling and violent streak. In the life of Gay Blake, thank you for coming. Thank you. Good evening, host, and everyone in the chat. Thumbs up, Dan. Thank you so much. So we're just talking a little bit about Annie Palmer and Rose Hall, the plantation. Kelly's is saying Annie Palmer. Yes, her name was Annie Palmer. So as the story goes, she murdered not only John, but two subsequent husbands. So that is what they know of. She also had a habit of taking male slaves as lovers and then murder them when she is tired of their services. Can you imagine? Her reign of terror did not come to an end until she crossed another powerful magician, a slave named Taku. Gay Blake is saying blessing to Joseph. Joseph, Gay Blake is saying hi. Oh, and Joseph was saying hi to Miss Gay. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. In one variant of the legend, Annie cursed Taku's intended son-in-law. In another, she cursed also Taku's own child. According to all, various of the story agrees that Taku murdered Annie Palmer using a combination of black magic and physical violence, which is so very sad. Mama's handprint is saying she was called the Witch of Rose Hall. Yes, we know her as the White Witch of Rose Hall. And the story continues. Annie Palmer is supposedly buried in a tomb on the grounds. Local lore says that her tomb was meant to be sealed with a voodoo ritual that could keep her spirit imprisoned forever. However, the ritual was never completed. Annie Palmer ghost roams free the Rose Hall property. People claim to have witnessed Palmer's ghost riding her horse or horses. She is also sometimes seen on the balcony. Ghost hunter Ans Halser allegedly claimed that Palmer ghost once took over the body of trance medium Eileen Garrett. Annie Palmer facts or fiction. Unfortunately, for those who love a good ghost story, recent research had cast a lot of doubt on the Annie Palmer legend. Skeptic Benjamin Radford discovered that much of it was lifted from a novel called The White Witch of Rose Hall, written in 1929 by Herbert G. de Lesser. Travel writer Polly Thomas suggested that Annie Palmer legend is partially based on the life of a Rosa Palmer. Rosa was the first mistress of Rose Hall and had 4 husbands. Miss Gay Blake is saying blessings to Mama's handprint. So she had 4 husbands. However, she had a reputation of great virtue and was never suspected in their death. So this Rosa also murdered her husband, and she was never brought to justice or suspected of all four husbands' death, which is very sad. The real Annie Palmer married John Palmer in 1820. He died in debt, meaning he owed a lot of money to others. A few years later, Annie had no legal right to the plantation, so she had to leave. She died in relative obscurity in 1846, meaning she was pretty much forgotten. That is so sad. That is so very sad. So, my friends, this brings me to the end of this story. And if you're a believer or a skeptic, either way, a visit to the Rose Hall, which is located in Montego Bay, is a wonderful way to experience the history and culture of Jamaica. You can arrange for a night or day stay. Even if you don't see the White Witch, you will be sure to experience an unforgettable memory while walking the grounds and taking the amazing view, breathtaking view. It is really, really beautiful. In the life of Gay Blake, she's saying that's a big property. I hardly want to look there when I pass. You hardly want to look there when you pass. I heard so many stories, so many terrible stories, so many stories. So I want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank you all for listening. Thank you so very much for the love and the support over the years. And for the past 3 months that I haven't been posting anything, you are still here with me. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. I'm not going to stay much longer. I'm alone here with my mom, and she's out in the living room. She's 92 years old. So I am going to go and make sure she's okay. I went out early because she was sneezing like crazy. I don't know what's happening there, but she said she's okay. So I am going to go and pay a little attention to her. MTC saying, hi, Miss Gay, love and blessing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love and blessing to you, Gay, from MTC. Yes, guys, say hello to each other, visit each other, support each other, show the love to each other as you show to me. And I truly appreciate you all. I truly, truly appreciate you all. I want to thank you all for coming. You guys have a wonderful rest of the Saturday afternoon and have a wonderful Sunday. Have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. Thank you for coming to see me. I'm so happy to see you all. I'm very, very happy to see you because I was wondering. I'm reaching out to so many of you on your live or on in your videos. I've been going on and showing the support, and I truly appreciate you all. Blessing to you and your mother. Oh, thank you so very much, Miss Blake. Thank you so very much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you all. And like I said, I'm trying to do a little live here and there when the internet permits. Sometimes it's not cooperating at all. Earlier it was giving so much trouble. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So, friends, bye, Mom. Bye, Grandma. Thank you, Live Life Jack. Thank you so much. Much love to each and every one of you. Much love, much respect. I respect you all. I thank you all for the love and support, the continuous love and support that you have given and showed to me. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. I'm going to say goodbye now. And hopefully, like, I'm not going to schedule anything because internet will do me in if I schedule anything. So I'm just going to do a pop up like I did this evening. Yes. So thank you all so very much. Mwah. Much love. Lots of blessings. Thank you all so much. Bye bye, Mama. Thank you so much, Sophia. Bye, my darlings. Thank you all so much for coming and showing me the love and support. I truly appreciate each and every one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye, my lovelies. Thank you all. Thank you. I'm going to end now. Thank you, my lovelies. Take care, you all. Bye bye.